Hello and welcome to TimesXP. I'm Dhruti and we have a news regarding the future of transgender service member in the US military. Well, President-elect Donald Trump is expected to take bold steps when he returns to the White House on January 20, 2025. Reports suggest that he plans to sign an executive order that would remove all transgender individuals currently that are serving in the military. Not only that, but the order would also ban transgender people from joining the military in near future. Now, with that, you must be wondering, why this move? Well, Trump has been very vocal about his opposition to what calls woke practices in the military. He believes that some high-ranking officials focus too much on diversity and inclusion instead of the military readiness and the combat. You may recall, during his first term, Trump banned transgender people from enlisting into the military, citing concern over medical costs and potential disruption. While President Joe Biden reversed that policy, allowing transgender service members to stay, Trump's return to office is expected to undo that change. But here's a question: what does this mean for transgender troops? According to sources, these new orders would lead to the discharge of approximately 15,000 transgender service members, and some of whom are in very senior roles. These individuals would be considered medically unfit to serve, and this move would come at a time when the US military is already struggling with recruitment. Last year, the military fell short of its recruitment target by 41,000 soldiers. In fact, the only branch of military that is currently meeting its recruitment goals is the Marine Corps. So, losing thousands of experienced service members might have a big impact. Well, it's important to remember that these 15,000 individuals are not just regular soldiers. They include officers and people in leadership roles. Removing them would create massive gap in military's ability to function effectively. But also, let's not forget the cost of this decision. According to experts, the move could have severe financial consequences as well. Rachel Brandeman from the Modern Military Association of America said that discharging 15,000 service members would add extra burden to military units. There would be significant costs and loss of the leadership experience that might take decades and billions of dollars to replace. And it's not just the numbers we are talking about. There's a human side here too. Paolo Batista, a transgender analyst in the United States Navy, shared how this policy would affect him personally. He says that he has 4 years left on his contract, but if this ban is enforced, it would end his career nearly. He points out that many transgender service members hold leadership positions, and losing that much talent would disrupt the whole system. Trump's nomination of Pete Hegseth, a Fox News host and former US National Guard major, as his defense secretary suggests that this approach might not change. Hegseth has been very critical of what he calls weak military leadership, and he believes that the military can't afford to spend resources on the medical needs of transgender troops. So, in a summary, this potential ban on transgender service members could have wide-ranging effect on the US military, both in terms of leadership and military readiness. It's a complex issue with a lot of different perspectives. We'll continue to follow this particular story and bring you more updates as we unfold.